Hello guys and welcome to Manor Lords. Okay, so it's a game that I know that many of us is waiting for, right? It's a city building games with so much potential. Um, so as far as we know, it will be a city building games with a grand strategy aspect as well. We will have battle, total war style battle. We will have war. We will have a grand strategies map, unlike other city building games. So over here right now we can try it for free. We can download the free demos on Steam already. So here we go. Here's the demo. It's an early access of an indie game and it's still a demo, so there's really not much we can see right now. However, let's just take a look at the game. This is a game that so many of us are waiting for. So yeah, right. Let's take a look over here. We have some basic setting. Alright, we can just go ahead and get into the game right now. In the new game screen, we can see there are 3 game modes: Robber Barons, Rim Conquest, and Rise to Prosperity. Only this game mode is available now, and it will be the city building aspect of the game. Right now, Conquest will be unavailable, right? Here we will have like a conquest focused campaign, right? And over here we will have a sort of grand strategies map. We will try to build up our cities and we will try to build armies to take other territories, expand our border. Something like that. It can be very interesting if thing is done right. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the game and see what available over here. Okay, portrait. We just pick some random thing over here. We can edit our banner. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. But I don't really think it's necessary to do any of this. Okay, let's just continue. And the starting option, we can choose the starting supply, standard or nothing, or double approval. Let's see how fast so people start leaving the town is to mismanage them. Okay, so it's actually something like the happiness system, and it's actually have an impact on the game right now, since low happiness will make our citizens leave the city. Okay, it's fine. So we will have to keep the happiness high enough to keep our citizen. Okay, very good. Let's get into the game and see how good is Manor Lords. Will it be a very good game? Will it worth our height, our weight? Let's see. Alright. Now first, when we talking about city building game, we will need to talk about like a good city building games will need to have a working logistics system that makes sense. It will need to have a working population system, and it will need to have a production chain system that makes sense. Um, Games like Venice have done it pretty well. I really like Venice. It's a very simple game, but it have all the system work really well. The logistics system, the population system, which each citizen have their needs that need to be satisfied. They need food, they need clothes, they need housing, they need entertainment. Everything work really well, and it also had a production chain where why it's very limited. We only have a few raw resources that can only process it to a few things. And actually, the game Banished, it can be improved greatly with mod that extend the production chains and make the game much more interesting. So I really expect to have a better production change in this game. Alright, so first let's take a look at the logistics system. Talking about logistics, we will need to talk about road. Okay, so just like the trailer, we can build road like what? We can really build road very we can build very cool road in this game. And Manor Lords, it doesn't have any grid, any ties on the map, so things look very lively here. Actually, we have the entrance to the building here. We can connect it with the road, but we can build the road very freely. Look at this, we can do whatever we want. Just make a point and we can actually build the road anywhere we want. Holy shit, this is very good. It's very good. The road system looks really good to me right now. Okay, we can plan some really beautiful road around our city, our settlement, our town, our village. Really good. And we only have one kind of road, so I guess the road will upgrade over time, right? We can only have one kind of like dirt road like this. I think the road will upgrade over time. But over here you can see we can just place the road and it will be immediately complete right away when we press the button. No worker needed to build the road. Is actually kinda not very good. Actually, to build the road we need worker, right? We can just place road freely like this. What have I say? It's still in early access though, so I hope this will be changed in the full release. Like we will actually need to have worker to work on the road to build it, or we will have to, or it will just a trail, a guide. So when we have the like worker, we have citizen, we have the cart moving on the roads, it will get improved over time. It makes more sense than we will just place the road down and it will immediately complete like this. Okay. Another thing we need to talk about in logistics is storage and market. So over here we can see all of the basic storage. This will be granary. We have storehouse. Okay. Hand cart to supply non-food related market stall faster. Okay. We can assign citizen to transport the food, to transport the wood, the good from storehouse to market. Okay, granary, the same, it's the same. Food and goods. It's quite simple. We only have two types of storage. The storehouse will be used to store non-food product, and the granary will be used to store food. Okay, quite simple, but it's work. And we will have hitching pods as well to control the oxen by transport construct. Okay, this will be for construction. Moving harvest crop to granary quicker. Okay, so it's transport system. Okay, very nice. And we probably trading pods. We will have markets as well, right? Tavern, church, market area. Okay. And we can assign an area to be a market. So how big will the market is? It's completely up to us. Completely up to us. We can build a very large market or just a small one. That's really good, actually. And we can place the store inside the market here, so the citizen can go to the market and take what they need to their house. Alright, so we can have gathering. We can have the production site where our citizen will go and work and gather the resources to make product, make goods, then bring it back to the storage, trade it in the market, and go back to their house to rest. Okay, so if everything works as intended, it will be a very, very solid logistic system we have here in Manor Lords. Just like Venice. Just like Venice. The only things that I think is need to improve is the road. I don't want to have road built immediately right after I break this down like this. It doesn't make sense, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the population system. The population system look pretty solid to me. We have citizens, we have total population here. They will need house, they will need job. We can assign them into tasks when we build building up here, just like Venice. If you are familiar with other city building games like Venice, you will get used to that system really fast. Right? Assign people to work. That's just like Venice. And we need house, and our citizen will need. We need what? We have the approval system. So basically, we need to satisfy our citizen need, make them happy, or else they will just leave the city. That really nice. We do have the happiness system in previous city building games, but it have very little impact to the game. But it looks like the happiness system in Manor Lords will play a very big role in the game, since we don't want our citizens to just leave our city, right? Just leave our towns, right? And we have the public order system as well. That will make... Oh, so we can have crime. Very interesting. Very interesting. We can tax our citizens to make money, to make gold. I think the money will be needed to raise an army. Okay, so pretty good. The design here is really good, and the games look very beautiful as well. Wow, the tree, look at the tree over here. The games look really beautiful for an indie games. The citizen as well, fully voiced. Holy shit, really nice, really nice. But over here I only see male. How can they produce children with only male? Alright, something that's not right here. Maybe I will have to try it a little bit more to find out. But how can I grow my population with only man? How can they produce children? That's something that I think the game needs to be improved on. And I hope it will make more sense in the full release. Like in Banish, for example, we need to have male and female to produce children. We need the children to grow up to be worker, and we need to educate them to make them a better worker, to make them work more efficient. Do we have school? Not yet, not yet. But hopefully we will have some sort of education system. We have church. We have church. So it's just happiness actually. We have taverns, we have church, but no school. Okay. House, of course, obviously. Alright. It's just a demo of an early access of an indie game, so we can expect to have everything here, right? Hopefully we will have a working education system in the games, and we will have some gender here later. Right now our main male only citizen will have to produce some children themselves. Interesting. Now let's take a look at the production change. Production. We have some gatherings building over here. We can hunt. We can see the resource of the building right here, which is a very good thing. We can tell immediately what kind of resources this building will produce. Okay, so wood, meat, pelt, berries, okay, firewood, timber, forester will grow like tree. Very good, very easy to understand. Very nice. Industry, we can make iron, we can make tools, ales, malt, these clothes. Okay, farming, we can make wheat, we can make flour, wool, a lot of things, bread. So it's still very simple actually, very simple, but we have a production chain. We have raw resources around the maps. we can process them into final goods, and hopefully we will have more resources. We will have more resources in the final game. Stone, like stone, iron, copper, or gold, or something. More resources on the map. So it will make expansions become more important. To take the resources unit. Trade route. Okay, wild animal, iron deposits. Right. Hopefully we'll see more resources like this. Right now we only have like some stones and irons, right? Very basic. I expect to have more than that. And it will be an amazing game. Right now we can see the production chains right in here. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. But I expect to have more than this. This is very basic. Very basic. Like we will need to have the weapon making building, armor maker, something like this. Z-Warrior. Better than this. I want more than that. So I think my impression with the games right now is it's a very beautiful game. And it's very smooth. We see no lag when we zoom in, zoom out of the map here, which is very good. We can see the grand strategy map here, just a very small one, but it can be very big. And overall, I really like the mechanics right now, since we can build up our towns here in this region, and when we grow strong enough, we can build the military and attack our neighbor, take their regions like this. Very nice. It will work. And let's see. Okay. It has so much potential, but I actually want to see more, much more than this. Right now there's not much to try, just some very basic city building elements, just not much better than Venice, to be honest. Right now it's not much better than Venice, and there are still some things that actually doesn't make any sense. So okay, hopefully in the full release we will have an amazing game with Manor Lords. But right now you can always try to download the demo and try it yourself. It's just my impression with the game right now. Okay, so what do you think about Manor Lords? Have you expecting it? Have you expect Manor Lords for a very long time like me? Let me know in the comment section below, and we will try to discuss about this game. It's a very interesting one. And right,
is there this sun or fire above?
I think that's all we need to see right now. Really not much to try in the game right now. Still very basic thing, mining. Okay. Right now we can just build a town. Not much to try. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to let me know what you think about the game. We'll discuss about this. and see you in the other video of me. Thank you very much.